Okay. I'm glad I can stop worrying about that grind session. Go back to playing this. For the limited time that I'm going to. And CBS wasn't here to see it. He's not even gonna believe you guys if you even told him. I feel like he'd be like, no, you guys are lying. He's gonna see it though. He'll eventually see it. Hazy Phonics. Oh my god. Like, just doing that event, I understand everything now. With what people were talking about with that game. It all makes sense. Have a good stream, bro? Does that mean you're leaving? Know how you feel? Like, everything I've heard throughout the years just makes a lot more sense now. Like, no lie. When people said that it was a grindy event, I thought you know, I thought it was like Tempest Trials or some shit, you know? Or like all the other gachas that I've played, you know, they have grind shit. You just choose the one quest and you just mindlessly grind like a monkey, but like, that's not what it is. Well, it kind of is, but it kind of isn't. But I thought that would be the whole event. It's not. It's all the dialogue, all the fighting. Like actual fighting, like not even samey old grind shit. I swear, just about every single fight they forced me to use like preset characters was absolutely AIDS. That mushroom bitch fight was the most annoying shit I've ever seen. I had to get lucky to win that shit. Cause like I know what the gimmick was and everything, but it's like if she attacked the wrong person too many times, you just lose. There's just nothing you can fucking do. That's why I hated that fight. There was like 5 times where I would have won if she would just attack the right person. Those fucking beasts, man. I did not think, like, enemies would get that big and tanky. Fuckers in there with like 3 bars of health. Then that one quest where you fight the fucking chick in the hat with like 1 million HP. Just look like a regular fucking character. I just know, like, probably the reason this shit's hard to me is because I'm a beginner, but fuck, dude. That shit was painful. I no joke spent like 2 days straight on that game. That's all I was fucking playing. Wait, you're overall. You actually have a Twitch account? Never seen you talk over here.
What?
Yeah, it tends to happen. Like, I don't know, it's been getting better. When I first started, man, like the first month or so, I would go weeks straight without like one person talking. And it would suck because I expect nobody to be there. And then by the end of the stream, I look over and somebody was actually talking. And I didn't notice until the stream was over. But you know, I got 3 monitors now, so I saw you talking and greeted you, but yeah, sometimes it takes a little bit longer for things to start up. YouTube isn't the best about sending notifications to people if I'm live. Matter of fact, how in the world do you know if I'm live? Because there was a way to like actually get the word out on YouTube as well. Actually use it, but I have no idea how this works. It's real simple on Twitch and Kick. I mean, you follow and it sends you something like an email. But I don't think YouTube does me any favors at all. I'd have to just annoy people with a link or something. Okay, so you have to sub to YouTube to get it? So where does it tell you? Does it tell you on the main page or something? Because I had people in here who tried to find me on YouTube. They couldn't even find my stream. Oh, on your phone. Okay. I guess you mean you're like watching through the YouTube app or something. That makes sense. Yeah, it'd probably be the best way, honestly. Ugh, that sucks. Whatever. Don't care. Never be able to run it. Honestly, most the most activity I'd say besides me, and like sometimes others on this category, it's mostly New Game Plus. But New Game Plus is pretty boring unless you set restrictions. But you know, if you want to speedrun it, you know, that is there. But there's not much strategy outside of Barbados Ring Yuri with maxed out Devil Arm and Final Gale and Dow's Blast. That's your strategy for like 90% of the run. But you know, if you really want to just speed through it and you don't want to, think too much, that's always there. Really, like, the hard part of New Game Plus running is just prepping a perfect file. Like, the run itself is nothing. Symphonia New Game Plus is actually pretty interesting because it's before New Game Plus perks got really crazy with damage. They didn't let you bring over Devil's Arms, so you still beat the fights real fast, but there's still strategy behind it. It's like the little perfect middle ground of having access to everything and actually still having to think. But it's one of the few exceptions. Nah, it's New Game. I haven't ran New Game Plus yet. I probably will before I'm done with this game. It wouldn't be hard to pick that up at all. Oh yeah. Yeah, manual canceling can seem pretty confusing at first. I tried to do my best at displaying, you know, what to look for and like what to press. I just remember around when this, well, not this game, but Definitive Edition, when it came out, I saw a lot of people saying they had a lot of trouble doing it. Although, you know, my video's kind of late on that. But I've always wanted to do that. And there was just no better time to do it. You know, I was running this and I was about, I think, a month having not played the game, and I had to like get it back up to speed again, so I just decided to just pump that video out just to start it. There's others I want to do dealing with this game, but that's just the first one. So I had to just sit here and write a script, make sure everything was clean, like get good footage. I'm still like a novice at doing all that stuff, so it's fucking Walmart Sam Choice type of stuff, but it gets the job done. It shows everything you need. I'm not gonna dazzle you with like super epic editing skills, because you know that's just not what I got. But the important thing is like the information's there and it helps, which is my main goal. I rage quit my stream the moment you got back from work. Wait, you talking about last time? I saw you put in the chat that you just got back. Like, please do another run. It's not. Honestly, I wouldn't even mind if people asked more questions involving it. I did get a lot of, you know, thumbs up and, you know, positive reception about it, so I guess it got the job done. Questions I got were honestly more like, it's like, how much does Magic Guard canceling shave off? And it's like, no, just not something I can really answer because it just depends. Like, what attack are you using it to cancel? Are you using it with something with a short cooldown, long cooldown, middle? But you know that usually they don't follow up after that. It's like, I'm not gonna sit here and count the frames for every single one. Not to mention it's like how quick you do it too. Like it's really complex. It's not something I'd be able to give a clear answer on. I just know that it helps to do it a lot. If you're gonna learn to speedrun this game, you definitely need to know how to do it. Like, a guard cancel is easy. at the very least, a guard cancel should at least be something everyone should be capable of doing. And once you understand like what to input, like where to input, it's not hard at all. Now, I can understand if like magic guard canceling is like confuses you because you have to do extra inputs on top of that. Oh yeah, this game's got a lot of that. Wait till the next one I'm gonna do. Next one I'm gonna do is gonna be on combination. It's gonna be more centered on the run and not covering all three, because only combination 1 is relevant for most of the run, and combination 2 is completely optional. I might still cover combination 2, but it's not gonna be like the meat of it at all, since it's pretty self-explanatory. Like once you know what you just need to do, they tell you the inputs you need. But the most eye-popping part is how you can store the damage in a way. That's the thing that a lot of people I don't think know. First and foremost, it's supposed to be a speedrun tutorial, but a lot of that information can be used by the everyday player if they so choose to pick up on it. But I do want to do tutorials like these, for all the Tales games I ran like this. I think this is my 7th mainline title, 7th or 6th. Lost count at this point. But all those other ones I really didn't do. Like this is the first one I've actually bothered to do this. This especially because I know a lot of people will probably try it. It'll be too rough for them. Will I ever do an 100% run? Probably as a sub incentive, honestly. That would take a lot of game planning. It's possible. It's just, I would have to game plan that whole thing. Should probably be the worst part. I don't know how long that would take me to route. Because this game has a lot of content. A lot of content. I'd have to log like where all the monsters are and like the weather specific monsters. I'd have to get all the items, meaning all the materials, even the rare ones you get from drops. I forget if search points have any exclusive items or not. I don't think so, actually. Like, if you were crazy enough, you could just do it all in one playthrough. The problem is, like, I wouldn't recommend that because there's an item restriction title of using, like, no items until you beat Barbossa or something. It was either items or life bottles, but either way, I would not do that on a new game run at all. That's the craziest thing in the world. Like, yeah, imagine me using no gels and no life bottles all the way up to Barbossa on this game. Like, no. I would save those for, like, the second playthrough in the Hundo run and then just blow those out. It would be so much easier that way. that's another thing too. If you're doing a true hundo, I think you would have to actually get all those skits. I'm pretty sure that would count. I like calling all titles hundo because you basically do everything, it just doesn't include skits. That's it. And skits in this game are very condition based, so yeah, you would be doing a lot of weird stuff. Like, I know there's one, if you fail a certain recipe with a certain character a certain number of times, like in a row, stuff like that. That would be the most nightmarish part, honestly, is the skits. That would suck. Other than that, like, I guess grinding recipes and stuff, but that'd be kind of brainless. Well, I know that, but I'm talking about, like, there's usually a status screen where it tracks all that stuff. And I forget if this game tracks number of skits that you have or not, because not all Tales games do that. Symphonia 2 did, and that's why Vidofner got all the skits for his run. They literally have a number like something out of something skits. But I think literally the difference between an all titles run and an actual hundo run is just skits, is what I'm saying. So if I was doing an actual true 100% run, I would have to go get skits, I'm pretty sure. And I don't even think that'd be that enjoyable besides like just watching me do weird stuff, because you can skip skits and I would be skipping them because this game's probably got like 300 plus skits in it. I'm not gonna sit here and watch all of them skits because I'm speedrunning, so there'd be no point in that. But outside of that, I think I would enjoy all titles more than that. Ah, shit. Can you unlock them all? Like, just straight up unlock them all? Because I know they have a skit viewer, but I thought you had to actually unlock them to view them again. It was more like a replay feature. But if there's something there you can just do and get them all, then okay. Then, nah, we're golden then. We won't need to really count them. Wait, in the grade shop? You can just buy them? No shit, okay. Alright then, I guess, yeah. There'd be no point in counting it then. Unless you want to be really anal about that, I mean, who the fuck cares? You can't even view them. I'd be skipping them, like I said. Because I know in Symphonia, you can just go to the cat's village and they're all there. So I know I wouldn't be going for skits in that game. Oh, this is gonna be a reset. I mean, that's the thing. You already have to get those because titles revolve around that stuff. You have the collector's book, and there's usually a collector's book title. Same with the monster book. Arts and like reaching a certain level and stuff, that's usually covered by titles. That's why I said an all titles run is like more or less the perfect way to just do a hundo run, because most, if not all, that stuff covers everything you would want out of a hundo run that is worth caring about. Holy shit, this is terrible. I can't even get an axe beak. We're gonna reset this. Yeah, I don't know then. Honestly, I think the worst ones to do would probably be the Exilia games would be fucking terrible. Because like titles in that game is how you earn grade. And about a good chunk of those titles is just grinding. Using everybody's mystic art like 100 times. Using everybody's battle gimmick like 100 times. Keep Jude and whoever else linked for 30 minutes. And like every combination of every party member. And then Exilia 2 was like the same thing, but then you have even more characters to do all that shit with. It would be a fucking nightmare. That shit would suck. I really wish they didn't do that or had like a more engaging way to do those. But yeah, if you did hundo for those games, it would be very boring and just grindy for the most part. Which is very unfortunate. I honestly think the best ones would probably be the classic games, honestly. I do want to do Fantasia first. That one I'm just going to do on my own whim. I'm not going to require anything for it. But like Symphonia or Vesperia Hundo, I'd probably put that as a sub incentive. Someone in the community already made a mock route for Symphonia 100%. But no one's done it. They just kind of joke around about it. But if we made a sub incentive out of it, I'll push aside a day and just try to piece it together and see if I can do it. They take 3 playthroughs, but I can definitely do it. The normal way? If by some miracle of the universe you don't die, because strats rely on like having certain characters alive and stuff, and then not to mention you gotta have TP staying up. So if you like just using a gel just screws that up, it's already just not even worth. Like I think it's just better to just come back on a second playthrough and just bring over your equipment and just destroy everything. I mean shit, you're already gonna have to do it for Don. You think I'm beating Don on a first playthrough? Gotta kill him. He has an exclusive item on him. So, there's just things that you can do, but it wouldn't be worth it, I don't think. Like, you know, you can beat Don, but, you know, you're gonna hit ones the whole time. Like, sure, if I run around, maybe free running around for like an hour or something, I could kill him, but do I really want to do that in a run? I don't think that would be worth it. Yeah. Definitely. Now, the secret missions, I might abuse that, like, boss replay thing. I'd have to look into how much time that would waste, though. I'm definitely ignoring Jaeger's shit. I'm probably gonna do that on a replay. I may try to see like what is the best opportunity to try to go for it and see if it works, but I don't know if I'm gonna sit there and 3+ minutes into the fight trying to shoot his fucking heart. Some of those secret missions are gonna be kind of annoying to do. Alexei, he has used his mystic art like 3 times for you to get his. Yeah, Jaeger 2 is the worst one by far. I'd have to look real deep into that one. Honestly, I haven't done it in so long, I forgot what's the opportunity to like do it. I think you're supposed to do it after his mystic art or something. I don't remember, honestly. Most of the others, you know, once you know like how to execute it is not so bad. I mean, Gattuso probably be the one I'd miss, because that's something you go for, you know, when the opportunity arises for it. But if it doesn't happen, it just doesn't happen. Jaeger 2, I only have like 1 chance of getting because of just the condition of the run. You have to inflict the knockdown on him in midair, and it's kind of annoying to do. Swan shouldn't be too bad as long as I hit the Gale Dog button before he does it. He can't touch repeat, and I'll have Gale Dog by then, so that shouldn't be too bad. Gale Dog is your best friend for all those secret missions that involve hitting the boss after a mystic art. Because they literally can do nothing to him while Gale Dog is in effect. Oh, he has to use it more than once? Oh shit, so it's kind of like Alexei's then. Alexei's kind of troubled me at first because I didn't know what the hell how to do it. Then I noticed his sword changing colors every time he did it, and I was like, oh, okay. Then it like turns red, and then he does it again, and then that's when you do it. Another annoying one, it's really just because, you know, it's the speedrun. I gotta bring Raven to freaking Giga Larva. Which doesn't sound fun either. I don't know, I might see if I can do that on the second playthrough. I might have to get the moon selector for that. I'm trying to remember if Namco Bandai had anything like a title. Does that place have any titles at all? I know you can play poker there, you can have the gacha machine and the little mini game you can play, but I forget if there's any titles there at all. I think the mini games have some titles. Actually, wait, I think there's a poker chip title. I forgot. I think there's a poker chip title if you get like a bunch. I might be thinking a trophy actually. Okay. Have I ran other Tales games before? Oh yeah. Yeah, go to my info section on Twitch, dude. They should all be down there. I did quite a bit. This ain't my first rodeo, that's for sure. Vesperia has a shitload of titles, so I wouldn't be surprised. Normally when there's a minigame involved, there's some sort of title, but I was just making sure, because if I didn't need to go there, was thinking about skipping it, but yeah, it might be worth going there and just doing a redo of certain bosses instead of trying to get it like mid first playthrough. Like the type of bosses that are pretty make or break. Like Gattuso and stuff, I could just... Okay, that was crazy. I could try to just do the redo and get it then. I'll have way more tools to do it. Dude, I can't even get DLC. The shop's dead. I was gonna ask though, is it even possible to get DLC on like PS3 games anymore? Or do I have to mod my shit for that? Man, we're not gonna count DLC. That would be the goofiest shit when the shop isn't even up anymore. Oh my god. What is with these monsters? Yeah, that's why we normally just don't allow DLC. If we allow DLC in this category, dude, I'd be using the DLC to give me all the mats for the feathers. They have one material pack that basically gives you everything you need for wing boots. Every run would make it to Goliath at least. Like, allowing DLC just freely is a huge can of worms because there's a lot of inconsistencies and a lot of other stuff to be aware of. Because it's not even just that, there's packs that give you levels. Gels, levels, all sorts of shit. It's pretty busted, really. The best way to handle it is just make it a different category, but nobody even wants to do that, so that's why it's just not really discussed. I've had questions about it before from like Jeff, and I said like, yeah, well, do a run for it. And he just never did it. Thing is, you know, I don't even know how you would do a DLC category for this game because the PSN store just doesn't exist anymore. For this game. We just, one day, just Bamco just took everything down. Can't even get this stuff anymore. Literally lost media. Unless I guess you already had this stuff, but I don't know if you can do like some file jank and just take it from somebody. I don't know if it works that way or not. Yeah, Definitive Edition could do it. But Definitive Edition is already like a different category as is. Which he was talking about Definitive Edition. He wasn't talking about PS3. But I was telling him, like, if you wanted to run it with wing boots, go right ahead. It's not going to make the run free because you still have everything else to worry about, but yeah, it'll eliminate that reset point for sure. But now you got to worry about all the other stuff still. And then, like, you still have like all the other stuff. Oh yeah, there's other stuff too, like I remember Sophie had a Miku costume or something. I remember people asking if like the Graces remaster had the costume. And I was like, I don't remember no Miku costume. Apparently it was JP only. Why don't I run definitive? I have my reasons. It's different. I think it adds more difficulties to the run than it really should. Me personally, I only have it on PC right now, and my game would be lagging if I was streaming and recording at the same time. And that's not, this isn't the type of game I want lagging on me. Other than that, the game itself added some really weird stuff. It's not the exact same game. Like I already mentioned this before, but bosses that have pinch moves can use them freely. They're not supposed to, but they can. Gattuso can roar at any time of the fight, for example. Dreaded Giant can do the stalagmite stomp at any time. Now you may not think that's a big deal, but it actually is, because that can really shit on your day if they use it, and Gattuso loves using that shit whenever he is able to get it. It's a pretty hard attack to escape in some situations. Yeah, I can understand, you know, casually, you wouldn't see this stuff. This is really things that someone that already knows these details would be able to point out. But oh no, there's differences there for sure. I should have put this in my FAQ. I keep forgetting to do that. I'll fix that. I need to put an information hub about DE differences. But you know, if you can stomach all the problems it has. Also heard from Jep that it's got input delay and I don't know, they said he had input lag and input delay, but I don't know if like it was just a him, whatever he used or whatever. I haven't dealt with this on PS3 myself, but that's what he says. I played it myself and I didn't see anything wrong with it because I did use it in my tutorial video. Honestly, use both versions to show that, you know, you can use both of them if you want to do manual cancels. But I have to ask Jep again, like all the differences he found. I did hear on PC if you were a keyboard and mouse player, which I don't know why you would do that, but I heard if you were, there's some screwy stuff with that, but I play on controller. Now, if I do get this for console, which I probably will at some point, I might try some DE runs, but I don't know when I'll do that. You got an ad? Wait, did you get a mid-roll? Or did you like refresh the page? Nah, it's something I would have to point out. But one little way you can tell how good your damage is in a boss fight is when they do attack, if they use any of their pinch moves. Gattuso will never use that roar at the beginning of a fight. Never. That's a move that you're supposed to get once you pass like half HP. Another little interesting tidbit, too. This is something that's gonna definitely get skimmed over by people who play Definitive Edition. Gattuso's not supposed to move if you put it on easy mode until you take off half of its HP. But in Definitive Edition, that doesn't exist because they took away HP gates. In other words, HP thresholds. It's like it just doesn't exist anymore. Anything that was based on reaching a certain HP point just doesn't exist with bosses anymore. They just... anything and everything that it revolved around it's just gone. It's really weird. Mystic Arts is supposed to be the same way too. For like all the bosses that you run into in the game. They're not supposed to use that stuff until a certain HP level. But apparently, from what I was told of others who tested, they can do it anytime. Because HP gates don't exist. Mystic Arts were always supposed to be seen as like, you know, a last resort pinch move anyway from bosses. So that makes sense. But if they're using it at 100% HP, that's kind of fucky. But all in all, it's still possible to run it. It just has like extra things that just makes this already hard run even harder. But another reason, all the history's in this version. No one runs Definitive Edition. So another reason for that is, you know, I wanted to go where the competition was at. When I first picked this up, there was nothing but New Game Plus runners for Definitive Edition. PS3's got 10 years of history, I think. Mostly by Japanese runners, so I wanted to climb up the leaderboard and see how good I was doing. I can't really tell if I'm the only person, you know, running the game. You get more sense of accomplishment if you're climbing up the leaderboard and you're, you know, you're beating others. You know, you feel like you're going somewhere. But if you're by yourself, you know, you don't even know where you really stand against others. So that was my reason. Now that I know where I stand right now, well, I could go pick that up and do a run. But with how the average run of this goes, I don't even know how long it takes me to get a good time in that game. I don't even know what a good time in Definitive Edition even is, really. Because it would be faster than this goes, you know, higher FPS and loads. But I really don't know how fast this would get. It's just hard to tell. Like maybe you could get a sub 410. There's no rhinos here. Oh fuck. Thought I saw a rhino here. Repeat snowboarding? I haven't done that in so long. I forgot how it feels. Yeah, I'd have to do that for 100% because there's titles with that. Yikes. Well, try again. For all world records. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I would do those like arena leaderboards and stuff, but last time I checked, it was just cheated times. Like I actually love doing like those game leaderboard stuff because I did them for other games before. Used to do them for Sonic games all the time, but once the cheaters show up, I just lose all motivation. I hate cheaters so much. Like you go in there and you see like a 1 millisecond time, like, okay. And the people that run, you know, run the leaderboards, they don't delete their times or ban them. They just stay there. That's why they do it. They know they won't get banned. They just, I don't know. Like for console, they would have to get like some cheating tools. PC, it's super easy. PC is the most hacked console there is, or platform. That'd be the better word for it. Like you just get Cheat Engine and just figure out how to mess with like the in-game timer, and then that's just GG. Which there's probably already a table for all of that. It's just boring. It's just, you know, like if I lose, you know, that's, you know, on me, and therefore the loss will make me strive to get better. I'm a competitive person. But it's like if I lose because a dude cheated, it's just like I feel nothing. I feel like I just lost to nothing. And you know, there's just no way to win, so it's like, what accomplishment do I get from that? The other person, you know, cheaters just want to cheat because, you know, they don't want to put in the work. They don't want to, you know, climb a ladder. They just want to just get to the top, feel superior to others, etc., etc. It's just boring to me. If it was, you know, tightly moderated and ban those people, then, you know, I'd try it in, but go to a leaderboard and you see like 50 cheated times, and then you'll finally see yours that's first place. It's like, do you really feel like you're in first? Seeing a whole wall of cheated times or whatever. Which I don't even know if this game's actually cheated. I haven't checked in a while. I know PS3 is probably cheated to hell. I'd be surprised if PC times weren't cheated. Maybe one of the platforms on console isn't. Like maybe, I don't know. Have y'all checked on like Switch or PS4 or something? Maybe they're not cheated. Actually, maybe the Xbox version isn't cheated. Like, who the fuck plays Xbox? I wish they'd do, like, leaderboard times in the arena and stuff again. I don't know why they just did it with this game and they just stopped doing it. I know some people absolutely hated it, that there was a speedrun trophy in this game. I thought that was fucking cool. Got the speedrun trophy without playing New Game Plus also, because just doing this route, you'll be easily fast enough. And honestly, there's a lot of leeway to it. You don't even need like a perfect file on New Game Plus. Just remember where to go and you're good. And if you forget, just save. You can save scum it. Like if you wasted too much time remembering where to go, just load a save and then just go there. It's so easy, but I guess people don't think to do that stuff. It's not hard at all. Like all the extra content equipment, you just blow through everything. And if for some reason you're still having trouble with enemies, just put it on easy. There's no difficulty check on it at all. Then you'll definitely destroy them because they have 70% of their HP that they do on normal. No way you're losing them. Which I don't know why you would on New Game Plus in the first place. Barbados bringing Final Gale should be carrying you through everything. Get the Banditos, just switch to Dow's Cape. Just keep using Dow's Blast and they'll die in like 2 shots. They can't hit you out of it because you got glory. Never lose. Dead. This again has movement tech, kind of like Quake, where Dev makes updates to. Oh. Is it Reflex? I think I've seen that game. Or is this a different game? I was watching a streamer play a game called Reflex and it looked just like Quake 3. Like, heavy inspirations to Quake 3. But you know, he was bunny hopping and shit. Look cool. Oh, is he like run like speed maps, I think they call it? I remember there was like this Half-Life 1 map you can go download that was made just for like training bunny hopping. You can get like this little mod where you can just check like the speed of your character and stuff. That was really neat. That's pretty sick. I never really got good at bunny hopping though. I didn't do it nearly enough. Making me want to hop back on some Quake. Haven't quacked in over months, man. Got Mortal Max in the Discord showing me all these fan projects that are going on. I was basically telling him, because you know he makes maps sometimes. I was like, yo, have you ever seen Tarkaron and Tales of Vesperia? It literally looks like a Quake map. And I showed him pictures of it and shit. It's like, dude, that fucking castle and like the atmosphere literally looks like a Quake map. I'm not even kidding. You could literally make a map out of that. Especially some of those angles they got. you found a trick that he felt took the skill out of the run, he will remove it. Took the skill out. Wait, what trick is this? I must not have heard of like a Quake trick that would make the game brainless. Although I only really know bunny hopping, so. One hour and we haven't seen Goliath even once in this run. Good lord. It's gonna be feather hell tonight. Oh, you're talking about like getting out of bounds and stuff. I don't know, I was thinking of like, I don't know, something else, like some sort of glitch you could do. Not out of bounds related, like something else. Yeah, if it's not Reflex, I have no clue what game you're talking about. There's a lot of old school shooter inspired games these days. I need to check some of them out because some of them look really nice. I haven't seen one try to do Quake movement though, so that one doesn't really ring a bell. Maybe if I ask Mortal Max, maybe he knows. He keeps up with that stuff way better than I do. Yep, it definitely is. I still need to play Dust. That's one I definitely gotta hop on because that one looks sick. That Hexen looking game, well, I forgot what it was called. I wishlisted it, but I didn't get it yet. Yeah, that's another one too. Bolt Gun looks sick. I saw a trailer for that. Wishlisted that game too. Yep, I love that genre. And not to mention the infinite, and I do mean infinite, pool of Doom wads and Quake maps. It's like, really, like, you could literally just live off of those two games if you wanted to. You will never reach the end of the catalog. Because I swear there's like a new pile of them made every month. There's just no way. There's some more Doom mods I gotta get to myself. I never finished Alien Vendetta. Some of my Discord wants me to play Ancient Aliens and I haven't gotten to that yet. I never did get to play 3. I completely missed that era. I actually got onto old school shooters very late. I don't even think LAN parties were a thing anymore. Oh shit, I'm about to get into a fight. Only one wolf? Oh, okay, there's one. I'm about to say. You're gonna force a fight, you're gonna die. Fucking kid. At least you dropped the wolf fang. Dude, you know what I'm depressed about? Fucking Unreal Tournament. We were supposed to get a new one. And then Fortnite came in and then they just stopped updating it. They released that alpha like a long ass time ago. And And then Fortnite got so damn successful, they just dropped it, bro. I'm still depressed about that because now, like, Unreal Tournament Black is unplayable now because they shut off the servers. So it's just over. Maybe, like, the older ones, like, have fan servers and stuff, but... Holy shit, dude. They just... dropped it, like... like, they don't even own it anymore. It's like, yeah, we don't need you anymore. Fortnite is where it's at. Like, damn, they won't even combine the two. They won't even, like, do some shit like Unreal Tournament weapons in Fortnite. It's like, just completely forgot the series completely. Like, they're over here doing collabs with everything. Putting Captain America's shield in the game. You can't even put, like, any Unreal Tournament weapon in? Shit. Mad disrespect. Like, let me see the shock rifle or the Redeemer or, you know, flat cannon or something. The triple rocket launcher. I already got a rocket launcher in that game, but can it shoot 3 at once? Can it lock on? Blood Thief. Yeah, I haven't heard of that one. Does that have anything to do with Blood the video game and Thief the video game? By chance. Blood's another game I never finished. Oh yeah, I remember the last game I was playing. I was trying to play Hexen. And then the Night Dev Studio, or whatever they call themselves. The people that were like doing the re-releases for Quake and Quake 2. They just released one for Hexen 2, I think. Just today. And I didn't even know they were working on that game. Ooh, did you see that spawn camp? Okay, I got something out of it at least. Not the way that I would imagine getting it.
みんな気をつけて。
気引き締めろよ。本気出しちまった。
Okay. No.
みんな気をつけて。慎重に行きましょう。いや、そうせーの。こんなのどうですか。
ダメだ。戦い足りね。
I have 3 mains. Good God. Wish getting more than one actually gave you something useful. Yeah, I'll take this.
強敵です。
気引き締めろよ。とどろけ勝利の歌。決まったな。
僕に任せて。
ダメだ。ダメだ。
聖なる活力。ファーストエイド。聖なる活力。術技の怖くなんてないやい。
足震えてるぞ。
嘘。
嘘だよ。
Alright, I'll take it. Let's see how far we get with this. He'll get one chance tonight, I guess. That's assuming this doesn't die to Gattuso or something.
この
術師そのショートフル押し
撃て。
あのぶ狙飛ぶ。はい。
んじゃ
いいのあんたこのさ
じゃあ
Are you faster? You have that support. Oh, you're talking about this, no, that's, a holy bottle effect. The holy bottle makes it to where enemies won't start fights with you. Normally, when they see you, they'll chase you, and you touch them, they get into a fight. But if you have a holy bottle into effect, they won't chase you, and you have to stand next to them for about 3 seconds to start a fight. They'll also stay in position, they'll never move. They'll turn, but they'll never actually like move from their position they're in. That's another aspect of the run that I really don't talk about much, is holy bottles and dark bottles. Because believe it or not, that stuff is actually important. More important than Act 2 than Act 1.
俺に勝つのは100年早い。
長生きなんですね。
そうじゃないだろ。
You do have to abuse switching from holy bottles to dark bottles a few times. Play around with enemy positions to, because they place some enemies in a very, very specific spot where you can't get past them, right? You can't just holy bottle and just pass everything and be fine. Like, if you want one example, Crayon, there's a big tortoise sitting right in front of a building, right to the left of you. And I don't know if you've seen me get to that spot, you know, go in my menu real quick, do something, go back out, and then they move a little bit, and then I just go back in, and then they stop moving. That's just me switching from a dark bottle to a holy bottle. The dark bottle does the opposite, it attracts them. Not only attracts them from a farther distance. You're supposed to use dark bottles, you know, if you want to take fights. But I use it to manipulate their positions. And really, it's the only way to stop getting a holy bottle effect besides waiting it out is switching to a dark bottle, so you're also manipulating that. But in Act 2, starting with Mount Temza, you have to really, really know what you're doing to move those enemies around, because if you don't, you're gonna get battles or you're just gonna get stuck. You have to really, 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 really understand like how you're manipulating their movements. Some of them using visual cues. I'll cover this when I finally do the speedrun tutorial I want to do. I'll make sure to be very clear with that, because that stuff is very important. Yeah, holy bottles and dark bottles are in most Tales games, but they don't all function exactly the same. Some of the games when you use a holy bottle, they actually run away from you, so they don't do that in this game. I kind of wish they did, because it would be easier to manipulate their movements that way. They would just go in the opposite direction where you're headed, rather than drawing them to you. I'm dead. Wow. I'm dead. Oh, she's out of TP. That
アイテ
sucks.
ムを慎重に使わないと。
Waste another orange gel.
頼んだぜ。
Okay, doesn't
ブ
matter.
ラスティアの悪用は許さない。
追っかけてぶん殴ろうぜ。
穏便に行きましょう。
Would like to show it, but I actually have to make it far enough into the run to like show exactly what I'm talking about. Earliest time you do that is the turtle before Dreaded Giant. You do it before Terrapus as well. With the egg bear in the middle of that narrow passageway. That's another one that you have to really know what you're doing. Because that egg bear can get stuck.
油断は禁物です。
If you don't do it correctly. Sometimes they'll still get stuck, but you can lower your chances.
こんなもん。
I think that's the first time I've had that fight give nothing. Usually we'll get something for that.
おう、飛ばしていきますか。今日はこのくらいで勘弁してやる。これの頼んだ。
had a very favorable time to learn that. What the? Move over for some reason. 2 fireball misses.
ごめんなさい。私帰れません。私を働かせる気？ダメだ。リベンジなら受け。
Oh, wow. Finally, a good stroke of luck. Time for this run to die to got to, so. Aphid. Damn. There it is, the roar. Sweet. Everybody's out of TP. Alright, there I go.
余裕よね。これでハルルの町も安心です。
そりゃどうかね。
Played him like a fiddle. Everything I could possibly ask for. Nah, my resources aren't good for that. If I had more orange gels, I'd probably go for it, but everybody's TP is fucking drained, and I have no orange gels. That fight's gonna be kind of shitty, actually. If I had more orange gels, I'd consider it. That's gonna be a very annoying Gattuso split the beat. Both things are already set, my god. Actually, we don't even need that. I'm gonna skip that life bottle. 6 is more than enough.
一丁やるか。そうだ、そうだ、そうだ、そうだ、そうだ。
Walk right into that. Ooh! Game over. Well, good night, folks. See you tomorrow.
その後、彼らの行方を知る者は誰もいなかった。